Hello, Shreveport Bossier. Guess what? We have another reaction video. Family Guy. One of my greatest fun all-time go-to quickie shows whenever I'm folding clothes or whenever I'm waiting on Dana to pick up the right, get to the bedroom and pick a show or something along those lines. Why do I like it? Because the writers on that are about my age and a lot of the 80s grew up and that kind of thing. This is Brian the Closer, season 13, episode 4. So let's roll.
Good, you're already here.
I'm sorry?
Can we ask you a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Is this a good neighborhood?
Yeah, it's a great neighborhood. A lot of families, good parks, 6 fire hydrants, but they are unavailable. They are previously claimed. They belong to some badass.
So Brian is mistaken as a realtor because he's just had veneers put over his teeth. All right, yes, I've had braces. There's probably buku people who've had braces in my office. I do whiten my teeth every once in a while. I'm proud of my teeth. And by the way, it's not a requirement in order to be a real estate agent, but it's just funny that's how he becomes mistaken as a real estate agent.
You should come work for me.
Huh. Never thought I'd be in real estate. You think I can handle it?
Every other divorced mom at my kid's school is a realtor. I think you can handle it.
Every other divorced mom in my kid's school. All right, there are a lot of folks in real estate that are part-time. Not everybody. And by the way, that's one of the beautiful things about real estate is if somebody does desire to have a dream to pursue the real estate sales career, it can be done part-time. We have had a lot of great successes here at Keller Williams where agents started out as part-time real estate agents and transitioned their way into full-time. I mean, some really remarkable stories. And it's a real rewarding field. So no, it's not just for part-time moms or soccer moms or part-time dads or those kinds of things as well.
So tell me again, where's the lake?
Right there.
And where's the summer camp?
Right over there.
I'll take it.
Now, I am obligated to disclose that the previous owners were murdered in this house.
Whoa, buddy, quit drilling. You already struck oil.
I love it. You got Jason there. Brian's drilling him on. Let's make this sale. Don't overdo it.
I just don't know if this is the right time to buy.
Yeah, you're probably right. Maybe we should wait till you graduate college.
Thank you, but I'm actually 42 years old.
That's not credible. Hello, doctor. I need a new pair of eyes because clearly mine aren't seeing straight.
You know what? Maybe I am ready to buy.
Great, I'll get the paperwork.
It looks like Brian's trying the old smoothie sales tactics there. Flattery will get you somewhere, apparently. I wouldn't suggest it's the most honest way of approaching real estate sales, but hey, there's nothing wrong with being kind, right?
Brian, 5 sales this week. You're killing it.
Yeah, and last night I closed another big deal. Kim in marketing.
What are the specs?
She's a 2-breast, 1 fixer-upper. The entire property was covered in a thick brush.
We might have to beat 1 or 2 of these items for this video. But yeah, sometimes we real estate salespeople like to brag a little bit on making a sale or how many sales we've done. You know, maybe it's between bragging or being proud, or I don't know how you want to label it necessarily. But it does feel good whenever you're able to help somebody out and accomplish something and get rewarded for your efforts as well. So,
The only thing is, anyone can sell a nice house, but a real star is someone who can sell a dump.
I can sell anything.
okay, let's talk about the broker's comment on anybody can sell a house, but it takes a real special salesperson to sell a dump. You know, in real estate sales, they're typically big ticket items, right? And I have not figured out yet in my life on how to make somebody spend $150,000, $250,000, $400,000 on a property that they don't want, right? All said and done, all contracts are contingent upon inspections, appraisal, financing typically. So yeah, you know what? Whenever a house is really talking to somebody in terms of, hey, this is what something I want to purchase in my life, really, a lot of times the house does the selling itself. Now, we real estate professionals are supposed to point out some benefits and obviously to disclose the the items that are on the disclosure that might be of concern to the buyers as well, right? That's why we have disclosures, and that's why we have a benefits sheet or great descriptions and pictures and those kinds of things to help share what the benefits are. But boy, going through and just making you spend $200,000 on something, I don't know, would you give me $200,000 and I'll just go do that for you?
No, I've said too much. The one thing they're pretty firm about at the office is you don't take the inside deals and give them to your friends.
What kind of inside deal are you talking about?
All I can say is, underpriced waterfront property that's guaranteed to appreciate in value. That's all I can say.
No. Appraisals are dated. So that means the properties are valued at a certain price as of a certain date. We real estate agents that hold ourselves out or we make some sort of guarantee as to something's going to appraise at some point in the future is a big no-no or a big liability issue that could be right around the corner, come back and bite us in the tail. So never, ever, ever do that. And I would not necessarily follow anybody's advice that's going to say, this is guaranteed to appreciate. There's too many factors that exist in the real estate world that could affect prices and valuations for real estate.
Nestled somewhere between the ocean and your imagination, Prescott Towers. Quahog's only luxury residence catering exclusively to the affluent.
Affluent means rich.
Okay, advertising in real estate needs to be accurate. And also, you have to be very, very careful that you're not writing your advertising where it's discriminatory. So, for example, for the affluent, as it said in here, you can't be using that kind of terminology when describing real estate. Otherwise, you could be in a discrimination issue.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right, you won't be sorry.
Yeah, that condo looks awesome. You're making a smart move, Quagmire.
You know what's interesting too about this is, again, we do professional photographies very often, as well as professional description writing. What's interesting is, have you actually looked at a property online, its photos, and listened and watched the description or read the descriptions, and then when you literally get somewhere, go, oh wow, this is not quite what I thought it would be, right? By the way, it doesn't just exist with real estate, it exists with cars or clothes or all sorts of different items out there, right? So we need to be accurate in our descriptions and our photos with properly representing what it is that we're actually selling.
Here it is. You've got 72 hours after closing to rescind the purchase. State law.
Thank God. Gotta go tell Brian the deal's off.
So buy-sell agreements do have protection clauses in them. Very frequently, virtually all contracts, unless a property is paid for in cash or otherwise specified, all contracts are contingent upon inspections. And if there's a loan on the property, an appraisal. And since most buyers are buying real estate with financing, very often it's contingent upon the buyer's final loan approval with the bank. So in other words, the bank has to be happy with the appraisal as well as a clear title at the end of the day. So there are contingencies in real estate contracts, okay? So once you enter into a real estate contract, there are ways to get out of it. However, real estate contracts are legal and binding contracts. They're not designed for somebody to just haphazardly throw these against the wall and hope something sticks, okay? So I would be conscientious about writing a buy-sell agreement, be purposeful about it, and if something's wrong with the property, then obviously there's a way to amend that and or get our exit out of the contract.
Glenn Quagmire. Have him call me the minute he gets in.
They're gone.
Well, for the next 72 hours, I'm going to be harder to find than a nice cat.
So Brian is avoiding Quagmire because Quagmire is trying to get out of the contract. And you know, communication is so key in all relationships, not just business relationships, obviously. So it's really disturbing when you can't communicate correctly with somebody. It's very, very difficult to have a great relationship or experience. And we're looking for clients for life, right? So if you want to service somebody at the highest level, communication is key. Be accessible.
Wow, so I guess that's it for you in real estate, huh, Brian?
Yeah, It was a lot tougher than I thought.
Oh, yeah, it's real hard being a real estate agent. I mean, you gotta be able to count bathrooms.
Hang on. Lois says, you have to count bathrooms, be able to count bathrooms. That's a little sarcastic. It's a little too much sarcasm. Come on, Lois. There's a lot that goes into being a real estate agent. By the way, we have career night every second and fourth Monday of each month. But there's a lot that goes into the real estate field besides counting bedrooms and baths. It's a real rewarding experience.
Face it, you failed at people's safety net job.
And there we are. Stewie is commenting on real estate agency being people's safety net job, meaning I guess they failed at everything else and then boom, real estate is to fall back on. Just not true. There are too many professionals in my business. It is a high turnover business, and at the same time, there are a lot of really great professionals in the real estate industry. So quit beating up my industry. All right. Family Guy. I love the show. Still, quit beating up my profession. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, and do our notifications and all that good stuff. Give me a comment. Let me know if you're a Family Guy fan. Tell me what your favorite episode is. Anyway, if there's anything we can do for you in Shreveport, if there's anything we can do for you in real estate, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. You got questions, need guidance, or anything along those lines, we're here for you. Make it a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.